my family's financial history, my dad's continuously failing businesses, we fell into a very big debt trap. My childhood, I think I was incredibly poor at studies. So I think until my 10th standard, I failed quite a few exams. But there were these triggers in my life. I don't know how they happened, but they helped me in the journey. So suddenly in the 10th standard, I started doing very well. While I gave the JEE exam for the first time, I think I did very bad. I did not want to continue or study for JEE anymore. But there was a lot of parental pressure, to be honest, to get into IIT. And I think I had almost decided to join some other college. Some voice in my head just before joining the college said that I had to give one more try, and this time I'd keep my entire focus on that. So that 1 year, I think I've studied very, very hard. Suddenly, from where I could not even qualify to getting a rank below 100 in JEE. So I think I was very prepared for the rank. I think the hard work that I had put in that 1 year, I knew I was going to do well. And just after giving the examination, my mom was waiting outside the hall. I told her that I'm going to get a rank below 100, but the only fear in my mind was, did I put the hall ticket number right? And that instance kept playing on my mind to the date that just before the result, I was sure that I put the wrong hall ticket number and I'm going to lose out. So that was a relief, knowing that I got the rank. But I think yeah, quite a happy day that one. Again, within IIT, I think I had a couple of triggers. I think the first year was, I think I spent a lot of time doing well in academics. I think from the second year, I got into this thing called Tech Fest, where we got into the organizing committee. That's where I also met Saurabh. I think that really opened up my horizon. Also, there's this, I think within the IITs, the South Indians stay in their own group. So Tech Fest just brought me out of that. And then me and Saurabh also got together to do a small startup at IIT. So we started something called Edgeways, where we collaborated with JEE coaching institutes to develop video lectures, test series, etc. But I think that was our first stint with entrepreneurship. I think looking back, we hope we should have continued with that, looking at where the edtech startups are doing right now. I think one thing that I was sure after my 4 years at IIT was that I did not want to get into the core engineering field. So I was looking at all other jobs, and we could not find any till the 6th day. So we got into JP Capital, which basically did manual trading. I think 3-4 months into the job, we all started looking for other jobs, and luckily I got into ST, which is where I really started enjoying my job. And my 3 or 4 month experience at JP really helped in building that intuition. So I think I had a head start in coming up with a base to set up my algorithms. I joined as an analyst. I think I got promoted every year. I bagged like 80% of all the employee awards. I think within 2.5 years at ST, I was doing close to 70 to 80% of the company's revenues. But thanks to Sandeep Tyagi, who gave me that space, a junior, like just into the company, has given me that space, I think, to grow incredibly. So those 7 to 8 years that I spent at ST, I think professionally I was doing really great, I think. So I think personally I was in a very, very dark space. And what helped me was just to look at the numbers. So I had to make this number, which I can't do in 1 year of my career. It has to be a 5 to 10 year plan. Just focus on that. So I had to keep that pace. I had to make sure what I was doing, I had to let that personal life not impact me professionally. So there was never a thought of leaving ST, because A, I was liking it, and B, there was no other option for me. After spending 8-9 years is when the family and I got out of that debt trap and just relaxed a bit, and also that gave me the space to consider other journeys in life. So there was never this motivation, or it never excited me to look for other opportunities. I think I was making money which was on par with people, with the money that was being made outside the country. So there was no big motivation for me to move out of the country. I feel the quality of life is much better here. I've been on quite quite a few trips abroad, but I like it here. So again, moving out of ST, I wanted to do something, start my journey of entrepreneurship. My seniors who started this company called Unicommerce, they sold it to Snapdeal. They had made a significant amount of money. So they were in the process of setting up an HFT firm. So they asked me to come, manage the capital. I felt that was a good opportunity, and also working with like-minded people, with entrepreneurs who had done it in the past. Ankit Pruthi, Karun Singla and Vibhu Garg. I had a great time working with them. It was like working with, even though they were like 4 or 5 years senior to me, it was just like working with a very close friend group. Fortunately, all the companies that I worked with in the past, ST, Sandeep and these 3 guys from Besagan also have invested in stable money. So that is a mark of the good relationship that we maintain. So I think all through my career I've been very, very entrepreneurial. So every stint that I had, I never had a boss. So I think it was all me deciding on what to do. Just a few constraints financially did not give me the opportunity to do that. I think I had some goals in my mind that I had to hit before getting on this journey. And one day, out of the blue, Saurabh calls me and says, I want to do something. Do you want to be my co-founder in this journey? And I thought about it. So there were 2 paths: wait for that 6 months, hit that goal, and then go on a journey of looking for a co-founder, which did not seem to be a very exciting thing, because Saurabh, I think I've known him personally. We had this great friendship for 14 years, and I felt like this was the calling, so I had to go. I think we just knew we had to do fintech. That's where our expertise is. And we were looking at the landscape of fintech. We were looking at our own financial investment behavior, etc. And the one thing that has helped us, the both of us, in our investing journey is being very, very disciplined. And as a corollary to that, we felt that every person in the country, right? It could be somebody who's hand to mouth in his income, or a really big HNI, needs to have some portion of their money in fixed income. That's what gives him the stability to grow his wealth. So if you had to solve that one problem, which is applicable to everybody in the country, was to get into fixed income. And also the changing macro environment, etc., told us that this was the space to get into. And for me personally, I think I've been in jobs where I made a large money for a small set of people. I just wanted to invert that, make small money for a large set of people, and this was the right thing to do. I think the only couple of things that we check for in the founding team is, can we as a team spend 3 to 4 years with this person, right? And B, can he put in that efforts? Can he be that guy who will put whatever is needed, for the product to do well? So perseverance and also the vibe match are 2 very, very important things. And the third thing is the skill, right? So you need to have certain skill sets to run a company this size. So I'd be happy if there is a decent set of customer base that would say that stable money is a must-have app for me. I am not looking at a journey where we have a very large customer base who would say, okay, stable money is a good to have app. So I want a small portion of that saying it's a must-have and it's a life changer for me. And B, if stable money can inculcate that discipline of investing in a large set of people, so that would be a great achievement for me.